Welcome back to my channel, everyone, and it's an August update, so it's time to make a video to detail all the key changes for the new update. So there's quite a lot of things. We've got we've got Billy Nerf, quite a big nerf. We'll go through that in a minute. Luminum 8, so buildings go up to Luminum 8, and there's a new Luminum progression mechanic to that, which we'll go through. You need composite Luminum to upgrade buildings now. We've got a new event, new game mode, new heroes, new case, and a new world boss, so there's quite a lot of things to go through. But first we'll go through the changes to Billy. So the changes to Billy were quite big. So if we look at Billy now, he's been completely reset. So all your hero files have been reset, and all your equipment for his exclusive gear files have been reset as well. So I mean, he's just been nerfed completely. I've never seen such a big nerf in a gacha game. He was sort of S tier, god tier DPS unit. Now he's just terrible. So if you look at his gunslinger ability, before at max rank he used to do 543% damage. He now does 170% at maximum. So that he does about 68% less damage. 68%, which is huge. If you look at hollow points, he now does 270% damage instead of 856 damage. So that's a 68.5% nerf. So 68% on the first skill, 68% on the second skill. It's not looking good for him. And critical shot, that's a bit less of a nerf. It now does 350% damage on max when you get a critical shot. I mean, it used to be 477, so that's 26% nerf. So, and then his gun also is reduced as well. So it used to do 25% increased damage to enemies, now it does 20%. It's a huge nerf. I mean, overall it's about 60% reduction in his DPS on all of his skills. So absolute garbage at the moment, so don't use him at all in tactical arenas. So who else can you use? Well, we've got Excella, who's a new ranger unit. I'll go through the new heroes. Or you can use Pierce. I think most people probably just go back and use Pierce. But if you don't have Pierce and you don't have the new unit, then I mean you're looking to go back to even
not waste one more second.
Jill Valentine, which is how crazy it's got. So yeah, so Billy's nerfed. Don't use him anymore. That's that. So the second new big update that players will enjoy is Luminum 8 upgrades now. So your buildings go up to Luminum 8 now. So Mansion, Hospital, Command Center, Alliance Center, Helipad will go up to level 8. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any point in upgrading the helipad other than to increase combat power. Alliance Center, I mean, if we upgrade that, there's no real benefit to that. Mansion level 8, probably no real benefit to that either. Upgrading troop barracks, then you get training speed increase, training capacity increase, which is nice. So yeah, good to upgrade the troop barracks, and probably the best building to upgrade is the command center. I mean, up in your rally capacity by 75,000 is quite nice. But unlike previous Luminum upgrades, we now have a new material we need to upgrade buildings, which is Luminum Composite. So if we have a look, it costs 400 Luminum to upgrade to 5.1 on the Mansion, and you need Luminum Composite. So where do you get that from? At the moment, there'll probably be packs in the future, but at the moment you have to synthesize that. So it costs 50 Luminum, and you get a chance. These are the chances. So if you attempt it once, you 65% chance at 1, 25% chance at 2, 3 is a 10% chance. So I went ahead. I was a bit. I did it a bit too fast, really, without reading the rules. So I synthesized. I think I used about 500 and got a little bit lucky and got 37. So it's quite an expensive mechanic. So not only is it the Luminum cost, but the aluminum costs practically doubled from having to synthesize it as well. So always when you upgrade in buildings, I would do it for world battles, because then you get the most amount of benefit from it. But also as well, just pay attention, this is a very key tip, but when you process ore, it resets every week. So I've done it 21 times now, and I get the benefit of hidden 2 synthesis for 85% chance. So before it used to be 25%, now it's 85%. So what you need to do is you just need to get a massive stockpile of aluminum and then upgrade all in 1 week, preferably a world battle week, so you help out your server then. And if you do it up to 81 times, then you hit sort of a max level. And I'll have to crunch the numbers on this, but it's incredibly expensive, but the way to make it a bit cheaper is to do it in bulk and do it all in one go. So I mean, you're going to need a lot of aluminum to upgrade all these buildings. Yeah, I mean, you're going to need thousands upon thousands, probably tens of thousands of aluminum to upgrade. So that's that. So it's, yeah, it's not, buildings go up to level 8, it's going to be very, very expensive, and that's that. So we have another new event, which is password decryption. So this is just like a mystery box. So it's not too bad, it's okay. If you keep playing, then you get rewards at the top, you get competitive rewards. What to say, I mean, you get 3 different type of boxes. What I'll do is I'll just refresh the boxes to show you. So you just get a standard sort of standard box, which is the lowest tier of box, and that'll enable you to get sort of a lower tier rewards. Then if you go up to the silver box, then you get better chance of rewards, and if you go up to the top, then the gold box is when you get the best probability for rewards. So it seems like all the boxes give you the same rewards, just you get higher probability of getting good stuff as you go up the tiers. So if I hit the gold box, oh, 50, that's very good. So 2 on the standard box, silver box. So it's not bad. So I've run out of things now. So, and if we go to the secret trading center, then you can use these rubies to buy things. So quite interestingly enough, we've got the 2026 event mansion. I do like to collect the mansion skins, but I'd probably pass at this, because 1500 ruby drops for 1 skin is probably not a good trade. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you get lucky, but it's an okay event, but a chance to get the 2026 mansion skin, although it's probably going to be very expensive to do that, so I doubt really many players will do it, and that skin will still be the rarest in the game. So we also have a new game type as part of the new update as well. It's in the campaign section. It's like an exploration type mission. It's called Total Defense Operation, and I've played through it. So I've set Team 1 and Team 2. I just stacked sort of all my best players into Team 1 and then just put my so-so players into Team 2. It took a very long time. I put it on auto and it went up to round 50 and then stopped. I mean, that took about 35 minutes or something like that to get through, so it took way too long. There seems to be too many stages on this. I mean, looking on first clear rewards, I don't think it actually stops. Let me keep scrolling. I mean, oh, okay, it goes to number 300. So yeah, I mean, it is quite a long event. There doesn't seem to be much scaling on the enemies. The enemies don't seem to get any more difficult. Their HP, attack, defense, etc. doesn't seem to increase so that much. So it looks like maxing this out to level 300, even though it would take a long time, seems possible. I went through it as well, and when I went up to 5th, I expected that Team 1 and Team 2 would alternate, but I went all the way up to zone 50, just using my first team. So it looks like probably the best approach is just to stack your best players in the first team, then go off onto the second team. So that's okay. I mean, you get first clear rewards. I mean, the game type seems quite fun. It's quite boring at the moment because it just takes so long to auto through. It doesn't seem that difficult at the moment, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a video in the future about best team compositions for exploration. That'll be pretty good. And it looks like you can sweep the previous zone as well to get benefits as well, to get the rewards once you progress. So I'm not going to try that just yet. I'm going to wait to see how far I can get. But the best thing about it is that you can get lucky keyring capsules. So I've gone ahead and used quite a few, but I've just saved the lucky one. So we'll have a look what I get. So I got one purple. Okay, so how to use the keyrings. So you have 3 keyring slots. The second one you have to buy, I think it was like $5 on a pop-up pack. The second one you have to clear zone 250, which doesn't seem to be that difficult from the moment, not unless scaling gets exponentially harder. But if we have a look at the keyrings, so it gives you a buff, increase training speed, Saint Vale troop defense, okay, food gathering speed. Let's have a look. All troops trained per session, that's a nice one. Attack or attack, vaccine. Okay, so the buffs do vary, so you can get ones for Saint Vale, vaccine lab, range of penetration when attacking base. Okay, so these seem very, very specialised, these buffs. Oh, you get defender defense when rallying, so the general buffs are going to be better, but it seems as if you want to craft lots of these keyrings, and then you want different sets. So if you're in vaccine battle, you want a specific one for vaccine battle. If you have Saint Vale on a world battle, server battle, you want a different set for that, etc. So that's quite interesting. Oh, there's also boosts for in search of herbs as well. Okay, this is... I would rather the buffs are just very minimal and quite general, just that it boosts just your general attack or general penetration. I'm not really in favour of collecting dozens and dozens of different keyrings to have very specialised sets. So you have a Saint Vale set, etc, etc. But this one's quite cool. So Saint Vale, you get buffs on attack penetration, ones for ranger defense. So that's quite cool. Yeah, so it looks like you're going to have to craft a lot of keyrings and have different sets. So if we... I mean, I like this one. I'll equip this one. And what else have we got? I mean, this one's very general on defender attack, defender HP, yep. So rally and defending, etc, etc. So let's... oh, we've swapped it. There we go. So let's try crafting. So if you craft, you can use 3 keyrings of the same grade to craft a new one. There's a set chance of obtaining a keyring of higher grade. They'll be random. Okay. So really, to start, it'd be great if this was automatic. So you just really want to be crafting all these to get the higher tier keyrings. There needs to be a quality of life update to automatically do this, because this is just going to take way too long. There we go. Increase construction speed. That'll be nice once you upgrade into Luminum 8. Buildings. Yeah, this is taking too long. Especially as to get the best key, because the keyring abilities or perks or buffs, whatever you call them, are going to be randomly decided. You're gonna do this hundreds, if not thousands, of times to get the best epic rings. So doing this manually is going to be a real hassle. So this really does need to be upgraded sometime soon. I don't think I'll go through anymore because it's just gonna take a while. It's not too good for my viewers, but yeah, it's interesting. Looks like you can go up to epic at the moment. Let me see. What happens if you craft? Oh, you can't craft epics. Okay, well it does go up to epics, but yeah, expect legendary in the future. Then expect mythics, no doubt. So yeah, there's that. So it doesn't seem to be too bad at the moment. I mean, it's essentially a free-to-play upgrade mechanic, but no doubt in the future then maybe once you get up to legendary mythics there might be packages you have to buy, but overall I'd say that's sort of a win for the update. You get free buffs, you can get these all free to play, and I've done this completely free to play apart from the second keyring slot, so I guess it isn't free to play then, is it really? But you can get these quite cheap, but so I've spent $5 on this and got 2 keyring slots and quite a few epics, so it's not too bad of a new mechanic, so that's quite welcome, I would say. So this is probably the bit that everyone's been waiting for in the update. So as part of the new update we get 3 new heroes. I'll just go through them and give my initial thoughts. So we'll do a more detailed video when I have all these characters maxed out to give their relative strengths in tactical arena and exploration, and just give a verdict on if they're necessary. I'll probably wait for a couple of weeks. I'll wait till the next world battle, save my resources to do that, so I'll do that in a couple of weeks. But for now, let's have a look. So first new unit we'll look at is a new ranger unit. So unfortunately, with Billy being nerfed, Billy could do everything. He was a debuffer, massive DPS, so Excella has got big shoes to fill. So she is a debuffer, so she blasts a poison round which attacks multiple enemies, and it does 10% damage of the enemy's max HP and poisons them for 10 seconds, and then they take damage equal to 4% of attack every second. So hopefully that's Excella's attack, not the enemy's attack. It should be Excella's attack. I'm not a fan of this really, because tactical arena battles can last about 10 seconds. They're very quick, so damage over time isn't really that good for the meta. So not great ability, but here's where she shines. She's a debuffer because she can reduce the target she poisons, their attacks reduced by 30%, which is huge, and defense by 25%, which is very nice. And she also buffs, so she's a debuffer buffer, so she also buffs allied attack by 25% as well, which is nice. And if you have a look at her gear at max level, so the poison spreads to 4 additional enemies, so she can debuff the entire enemy team, and the skill stuns poison targets for 1 second. So that's a really, really good ability. So she'll interrupt the enemy, she'll stun them, debuff them, reduce attack and defense, and she also has a buff and skill as well. So that's pretty good. So as a debuffer, she's pretty good. I think she will replace Ashley in PvP teams. I don't think Ashley has as much use now, so I think she'll mostly replace Ashley, but TBC I guess. If you have a look at field skills, she reduces the defense of the enemy by 10%. That's okay. She can stun enemies as well, 20% chance to stun enemies. Okay. She increases damage taken by enemies. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, really, what you're going to be wanting her for as well is at max level. We can get to max level. There we go. She'll increase ranger attack and defense by 444%. So that's quite a nice increase. So for field battles, she'll be she'll be queen. Tactical Arena, I think she'll be quite useful as a debuffer. Remains to be seen. I'll do more testing in a couple of weeks when I have her fully maxed out and give you some advice on that. So the second unit we're going to have a look at is a new Chris. Chris is an attacker, which is quite interesting. And let's have a look at his abilities. So he does a boulder punch. So it does damage equal to 350% of enemies in range. So it's an AoE attack and it stuns for 2 seconds as well. So it's sort of equivalent to Leon's rocket launcher, and damage enemies have their defense reduced by 15% for 10 seconds. So that's nice. So looks like you have to run in range and punch the enemy. So it won't be as fast as Leon's rocket launcher, but it'll also stun enemies. It won't be as powerful as Leon's rocket launcher, but it will reduce their defense as well. So that's not bad. Every 7 normal attacks deals 20% increased normal attack damage and ignores defense against a single enemy. So that's very good. And it goes up to 100% as well. So every 7 attacks you're going to do an attack which is going to do a lot of damage to the enemy, especially enemy defenders as well that have a lot of defense. So that's not too bad. So right partner. So there's a tandem skill if you have the other new character in your squad as well. So it increases attack if deployed along Shiva. So it increases attack by 25% and Shiva's by 25%, it looks. So that's quite good if you have Shiva in your team. Let's have a quick look at field skills. So it increases penetration. That's nice. Penetration's better than attack usually, so that's good. Reduces damage taken by up to 50%, so that's good. Increases damage. Hold on. When an ally squad contained in this hero is in battle, increases damage dealt by ally attackers to the enemy by 125%. I don't think we've seen that skill before, so that's quite OP. So that's very good. That's going to do a huge buff to attackers, so that's quite welcome. And likewise, the stats preview. That's going to do 444% to attack and defense, so that's good. That's power increase. So let's have a look at the weapon. So it increases attack speed by 30%. That's very good. So that's quite a big DPS increase. And let's have a look. If the hero is a garrison leader, increases the defensive ally squad by 25%. So that's not great. So garrison skills are not very good. It'd be better if you had a rally leader skill for the weapon, but the weapon's nice, 30% damage increase. Let's just go back. I didn't talk about Excella's ability on her weapon. So if she's a rally leader, increases attack by 25%. Okay, cross that off the list. So let's have a look at the third unit. So let's have a look at Shiva. So she's a defender. So that's good. I think it's the first female defender we've got. So good to get that, address the gender imbalance of defenders, I guess. Let's have a look at skills. So she has a longbow. She deals damage to 650% and stuns them for 3 seconds. So that's good. So that's pretty much a Leon-like ability. Wields a stun rod, dealing damage and stuns to 470. So that's okay. I mean, stuns are always nice, especially on a defender. You can stun the enemy to let your attackers and rangers do more damage. And then left partner. So every 18 seconds recovers HP equal to 120% attack if under 50% HP. So Chris will also heal for the same amount of HP. So that's a nice ability as well. So every 18 seconds you get a heal basically. So that's nice. It's probably going to be more useful in exploration than tactical arena, because after 18 seconds most of the team will be dead anyway. Usually games are finished by 18 seconds, but maybe with Billy being nerfed, the games are actually going to be a bit slower now. So we'll see. Field skills has the chance to activate and reduce damage dealt by the enemy to the squad by 25%, so that's okay. it increases damage dealt by ally defenders. So that's quite interesting. So not attackers, allied defenders. So hers and Chris's skills sort of complement each other, the new Chris. And when an ally squad contains this hero, you have a 20% chance to dodge an enemy's attack, which is quite good as well. So if we have a look at her weapon, fully maxed, this is pretty OP and we need to do some testing on this. So when hit by an attack, she gains a shield that blocks damage equal to 30% of her max HP. So that's going to be quite a lot. So you're probably looking at a shield that's, I mean, she does 97k without health, without any gear on. So you're going to see a lot of HP gain by this shield every time she's hit by an attack. And the fact that she can heal as well, this is quite interesting. So it looks like the new meta is going to be a slower meta. Games are going to take a bit longer, which is quite welcome. So she instantly looks like she's got the best ability. For a defender, having a shield is going to be OP. That's quite exciting for a defender. And if she's a rally leader, she increases the HP of the ally. Increases the HP of the ally squad by 25%. So that's quite nice. Out of the three people, I'll probably have her as rally leader. Having more HP is always quite nice. So to make team more tanky, so I'll probably choose her as rally leader. But overall, she's quite an interesting unit. I'm going to do some PvP analysis, quite detailed analysis, in a couple of weeks once I've maxed out all three of these characters, maxed out all their levels and equipment and so on. So look forward to that. But overall, it looks like the PvP sort of meta is going to be shaken up now that Billy's been removed. It looks like there's going to be slower battles, and it looks like there's definitely going to be a place for Chris and Shiva and Excella as well. So all three units seem to be quite useful for PvP. So it's quite an interesting update. Well, that's it for Lord. That's Lord signing off. I'll come up with some more videos. I'm a bit more excited to do a few more new videos and test out the new mechanics and talk about how much Luminum it costs to upgrade to level 8. Talk about the new All-Out War game mode as well, and all the just further videos and all the new updates we've had, just to flesh them out in a bit more detail. But yeah, look forward to making more videos. Hope you're all doing well. This is Lord signing off.